Hello, friends. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Mixed Up with Nutmegan. Today, I'm going to do an entire build all in one episode. And what I'm building is going to be a Japanese-inspired lighthouse, my kind of take on it. And I've picked a spot out over here off the shore of our Japanese island, which still does not have a name, by the way. So we're just going to boat on over here to where the spot is. It's not very far away. There's this shallow spot right up here that I think looks really good for just building up, and then we don't have to tear anything down, which I like. And we'll build this up and put a lighthouse here. I think it's a perfect location. So let's get building. right. Well, I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed this build today. I had a great time just having you here with me, visiting with me. And I just wanted to kind of take a quick look at it now at the end. I really liked how this little bit of grass came out. It just sits well with me. It resonates with me. Having just a little bit of struggling grass, surviving the elements out here on these rocks out in the middle of the ocean. Makes sense that just a little bit of life might survive, right? And so let's come into my dock here and we'll head on inside to take a look at the final inside of the build. Come on in my front door, and I've decorated it up just a little bit in here. And I want you to meet my new friend. This is Toffee, who I recently found and rescued from a pit of water and brought here to live at the lighthouse. I thought his brilliant orange color fit well with this lighthouse build. So he's going to be residing here. I have kind of a soft spot for cats. They're so much fun. So yeah, just each of my builds, when I have a cat, I'll just plop a cat down there to keep it nice and warm and cozy. And so here's our little sleeping area. And oh shoot, I forgot to bring a table over for our little dining area. So we need a little table for our dining area. And let's head on upstairs and take a quick peek up here. Hindsight 2020, I mean, the build's done. Maybe in the future I would build some kind of walkout balcony here to kind of look out and see what the boats are doing and stuff. But I didn't. This is my first lighthouse build, and I didn't really, it should be up there. You should be able to get up there and see out at the boats. Maybe I just need to build the staircase up a little higher. I wonder if it would fit. Yeah, there's room there. I could just build the staircase up a little further, and then you could get out there and look for boats. So that'll be something else I can add on my own later. But if you were building your own lighthouse, you might want to give some thought to making those stairs go up a little further. And then last thing, I put in this little study area. If you were living here in a lighthouse by yourself, or even if you were living with someone else here on the lighthouse, it would get awful boring all day long, I would think. So there's a little study area here where you can study up the wonders of the world and put some more maps up here of charts of the oceans and stuff like that. And I even took the liberty of writing a little book, and no comments on my bad writing, okay? I am not a writer. I don't claim to be a writer. So, I mean, well, you can comment on my book. Just don't say it's bad, because I already know it's bad. You're not going to be telling me anything I don't know. Anyway, I dedicated the book to Toffee. This book is about Toffee. All the nights I sat here in this tower in peace, left to my own contemplation of the world's wonders, oblivious to any concept of loneliness, the silence of my thoughts completed me. That day I heard your pitiful cries break the silence, awakened my heart to the need of companionship. Your pitiful, wet, limp body left me weakened with compassion and a need to care for another. Days are now filled with your merry mewing, humming, and affirming mews. Warmth of your little orange body in my lap and the pitter of your padded paws always with me throughout the days. You're human. There you go. That's my book. It just made sense. I mean, I wanted to put the lectern here. I wanted to put a book here. It didn't make sense to make the book just empty. That seemed kind of silly. So I had to write something. And like I said, I'm not an author. I'm not a writer. Okay, well, that pretty much sums up the lighthouse build. We'll do a quick flyby play of the whole thing, an aerial play of the whole thing. And then we're going to hop on over to the starter island because I have one last little surprise over there. Ooh, it's night. Let's sleep. All right, so we're pulling into the starter island, or the sugarcane island, as some would like to refer to it. And we're coming through my little canal that we just finished in an earlier episode, which is filling in nicely with vines. And the surprise, oh, I'm doing bad at driving. I get the boat again today. So my surprise is this is now my 10th episode, and as kind of a mini milestone to reaching my 10th episode, I thought it might be a good idea to try something new, and we're coming over here to Citrus's content library, which he put together for the users on the server, the content providers on the server, to set up their own like content place where we could place the comments that we're getting from our videos and share them with our viewers in our episodes. Oh my goodness, so much stumbling there. I'm so sorry. So I'm not entirely sure exactly where I'm intended to put it, but like if I need to have my own little separate section or if they need to be over here in this wing, but I'm going to assume that I need to put it over here by Citrus's. So I brought a podium and I brought my book. There we go. Oh, I didn't bring a sign. I wonder if Citrus has a sign. Well, we'll have to bring back a sign and label that it's our stand here. I'll have to do that a later time. Anyway, so yeah, in honor of my 10th episode, we're going to give this thing a shot and see how it goes. We've got 9 episodes worth of comments to go over, so I will try to go really fast. I'll do my best. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Those of you who haven't been with us and have just recently joined us might find this a little boring, so you might want to leave the video here. But if you've been around, stick around and as I share your comments back with you and maybe give you a little more feedback than I did in the comment section. So from episode 1, so this is from Citrus Things. Great first episode. The comment library is to put comments from your YouTube videos into a book, encouraging more people to comment on your videos. So here we are. We got permission from Citrus, and he explained it to us because I didn't know what it was. And so now you know. That's why he built this for us. Okay, so from Revived Grain, Revive says, welcome to the server, and I love your first video. So thank you so much, you two, for supporting me and all your kind words. And also, the first episode was a tour from MC Remnant X. So I also want to give a big thanks to MC Remnant X, who welcomed me the first day and showed me around everywhere and got me started. Next page, episode 2. From Revived Grain again, look forward to getting hold of some sea lanterns. Another shot that I'll be using regularly. Now, if only someone would build a blaze farm. That's kind of funny because, as it turns out, the very next day I actually did build a blaze farm, and I had a blaze farm. But because what I was trying to do was get all the items together that I was going to need for the lantern shop, and blaze rods was one of my concerns. So I actually do have a blaze farm. Also from episode 2, this one's from Angry Monkey of Doom. And her slow but inevitable takeover of commerce on the amazing paper begins. No, maybe, no, I don't think so. I'm not really much of a kind of get out there and commerce-y kind of person, but thanks for the comment. I don't know what else to say. Okay, so Citrus Thing says, was this before the Guardian shop appeared? And actually, this episode was shot after the Guardian farm was built, and I meant to go get it filmed and put into the video, but I was struggling to learn all the tools, and I didn't have replay mod yet. So, right. Anyway, long story short, I wanted it to be in the video, and it didn't happen because I didn't know how to really make that happen. So, yeah, they all happened pretty much on exactly the same day because Roostley was building the shop, and MC Remnant X and I were working on trying to finish up the actual farm and keep things from escaping all over the nether and getting blasted out of the sky by ghasts. All right, episode 3, a great video to light up my day. Yeah, from MC Remnant X. So when I first thought I read this, I thought he was just being sweet. And then after I closed my YouTube and left, I realized that what he meant was he was making a pun. I mean, sometimes I'm just really that slow. It was supposed to be punny because the episode was about, I just wanted, Let There Be Light. That was the name of the episode, Let There Be Light. Yeah, I missed that one. Sorry, Red. Okay, episode 4, loving the time-lapse music. Revived Grain replied. And this was the first video that I had time-lapse music in. And the time-lapse music is from a young friend of mine who is trying to get into the music industry and has been dabbling around with it and plans to go to college for music. So he agreed to let me use some of his older kind of stuff that he's been messing around with if I thought it would be useful. And I've been having a lot of fun playing around with it. So I hope you all like the music because he's trying hard to get into the industry and it would encourage him. Can't wait to get my PC fixed and come to the server, Citrus Things says in this episode. And all I can say to that is, you know that saying about the cat and the mice? Yeah, well, anyway. Okay, episode 6. How did you not have iron tools yet? Oh, did I laugh when you said this, Citrus Things? Because, like I said in the video, sometimes I get so wrapped up in what I'm doing. It's just an inconvenience to have to go out and farm up levels and find the books and do all that stuff. And I did have some iron stuff. I had an iron sword. And I had an iron pickaxe, but not for very long. I broke it. Well, I didn't break it. I died. So when I say I break it, I lost it. Anyway, yeah, that's all I can say. Episode 7. We do a little trolling, says Remray. Oh, I hope I said that right. Remray? And all I can say to that is pog. And someday I will find out what that means, dude. Okay. Next. Episode 8. I was wondering about that canal, Citrus Things, and I'm sitting here wondering about what you meant by that. Hopefully that was I was wondering about that canal. It's really cool and I love it and it's a great addition to the server. Yeah, I hope so. I hope you aren't mad about it. Episode 9. Jelly's going to freak out when someone opens that chest of pickles. I assume that means that my chest sounds are still too loud in my videos. I have been having such a hard time balancing my guest speakers and my voice and the game sounds because I want there to be sound. I want the videos to be like full of life, but some of the sounds are just like blah, and the chest sounds, that's definitely one of them. So yeah, I get your point if that was what the point was. And then you also said, oh, I've never seen the cat gift mechanic actually happen. I've read about it, but I've never actually seen it. Well, thanks. I'm so glad that I could help you out and show you that and that you got a chance to experience it vicariously through my video. But anyway, yeah, get yourself a cat, dude, and make sure you bring him around, even if you just leave him in your house and get him up before you sleep. He has to be up and active in order to do the gift event. All right, let's see. Do I have any more? Oh, we're almost there. 2 more. Episode 9 continued. Revived Grain says, Jelly, always watching me whenever I shop at your place very intensely. And all I have to say is, what have you been doing in my shop, Grain? You've been doing things you shouldn't have been doing. I mean, why would Jelly need to be concerned about you? Okay, and then last is MC Redman X. Wait, you like chaos? And all I have to say about that is, well, I hang around with you, don't I? Okay, enough said. Anyway, thank you so much. All of you guys have been so great and so supportive of me starting my videos and being on the server, and it's just been a great community. And I invite those of you who aren't in the book, man, get out there, post a comment, and I'd be more than happy to share them in one of my episodes. And yeah, I need some more subscribers at some point, I suppose. Not that I really care, but it just makes me feel like people actually care about the content and the stuff I'm doing. But I'm still going to do it regardless, so hey. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you all again for my next episode. Bye now.